Okay, hello Scorpio. This is Dawn Priolette, and this is take 2 of your reading. The first reading that I did for you, apparently there was no sound, and I apologize for that. But I went ahead and reshuffled the cards, and interestingly enough, a lot of the same cards have showed up again. So I'm going to go ahead and do your reading again. And again, I would like you to think about a question, a specific question that you have about either a current relationship that you're involved in, or if you are currently looking for a relationship, you might want to ask a question about what may be blocking you. Are there certain patterns that you have that may be getting in the way of that? And also, again, after this reading, if you need more clarification specifically about your situation, you may contact me at the information that I'm putting in the description box below. Also, subscribe to my channel so that you can get these updates every month. And also, I'm going to be doing other great videos specifically about how to change negative relationship patterns. So be looking for those. And check out, I already have some of them on my channel, so you can check those out. So anyhow, without further ado, let's get started. You have your question ready. And so in position number 1, this is how you view your partner. The Magician came up in the reverse. So what I want to say about this one, get him in the picture for you. Here he is, upright. The Magician is somebody that has the power to pretty much make magic. You know, they pretty much can accomplish whatever they put their thoughts and their mind to. And this is pretty much what you think of your partner, or if you are looking for a partner, I would say that that tells me that because it came up in the reverse, I would say that you're almost looking for someone who is idyllic, is see, the different words are coming to me. Wow, the word fantasy is coming up. Like you're almost looking for somebody who even you feel is almost too good to be true. So if you're looking for a reason why your perfect partner isn't showing up, is because maybe that's part of the problem, is that you're maybe expecting a little bit too much. Anyhow, that's what I'm feeling with this. Now, nothing wrong if you're with a partner and you really, really, think he's cool, and and you really respect how powerful he is. That is a good thing. Just make sure that you're being reasonable too, and remember that he is human. And the second card is what your partner is, how your partner sees you. And the Temperance card came up in reverse. Now, Temperance is normally, this would be a person who's very well balanced. And so in reverse, this is a person who perhaps is not so well balanced. They're saying mentally, emotionally, maybe someone whose emotions are kind of all over the place, still dealing, we all are, really. We're all still dealing with childhood wounding and childhood issues. It's not like I do a thing called EFT tapping, and even with EFT tapping, as wonderful as it is, it's not like you're going to just do a round of tapping and that's all just going to go away just like that. This is a lifetime process. But anyhow, that's how your partner sees you. And your needs in the relationship, the next card, came up as the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is a very emotional woman. This I believe, pretty much represents you. Very emotional. Scorpios are very emotional. And, but you need to go ahead and express those emotions, but do so in a healthy way. It's okay to say, I feel sad, but just make sure you're not coming from a blaming place, okay? Because everyone in relationships and in life in general, um, Jack Canfield and, well, many other people in this, who are very successful, will tell you, the very first step for your success in anything, and that does include your romantic relationships, is that you must take 100% of the responsibility for what is showing up in your life. Because after all, you projected it there. Everything in your life is just a projection of your own beliefs and attitudes about the world. So the way his needs in the relationship, now this one, right away, I got the feeling the Empress, she looks like she's pregnant. And oftentimes when this one shows up in a reading, it's a sign of pregnancy. But it also could be mothering. This is like the Earth Mother. And so the way that I'm reading this one is his needs are, some of you may actually be dealing with a guy who's a Peter Pan. He's kind of looking for a mommy. And maybe you are being kind of a mommy because you're trying to do too much for him, giving him money maybe, or, washing his clothes, cleaning up after him, doing things that really is not really your business to do if you are his partner. Now, well, let me back up on that. If you're married to somebody and you have negotiated these things and you've both agreed that, okay, that you're going to be the one to do the laundry and he'll do, take out the garbage, whatever it is, you have an agreement about that. But especially when you're dating somebody, women tend to, want to cook for him and clean for him and, maybe even, watch his dog while he's away on vacation. And hopefully he's not away on vacation with another woman uh, while you're doing that. But anyway, so anyway, that's what he's looking for, is for some of you is a mommy. And you have to really resist being that, because if that's what you're going to be, you're going to have to continue being like that, and you're going to end up very, very resentful. So the current state of the relationship, we have the Two of Wands and it's in the reverse. It's like, you have a decision to make and you're kind of refusing to make it. It said you're stagnant. You're not making a decision. And the next card is the path that you would like the relationship to follow. Page of Pentacles, and this came up the first time I did the reading, that the sound wasn't there. It's like you were hoping that this guy would be, or a girl, if you're a guy watching this, would kind of give you financial opportunity or benefit in some way. I'm not saying that you're totally dependent on this person, but you thought that you want this to benefit you in some way financially. Even if it's just, that maybe we could shack up together and share, the rent and the other monetary responsibilities. That's what you're hoping for. Again, this card came up in the last reading. His hopes for the way that he wants this relationship to go Normally when this shows up upright, it's like taking a break, taking a rest. But when it's in the reverse, I'm reading that as he wants it to move forward. And the thing is, if you've got these other issues going on, like he's wanting you to mommy him and all this other stuff, you may not want to let this thing move forward. And then it makes sense because the next card that comes up is in the position of aspects of the relationship that you wish you might want to consider. And this one, the Five of Swords, it shows you, stopping the battle, picking up your swords, like you're getting ready to leave. And that may also be the decision which you need to make. Because if this is a mommy's boy, somebody that's wanting you to mother him, you really need to consider, is that what you want? Okay, so remember I told you to have a question in mind. So the final outcome, this will be kind of the answer to your question. And it was the Lovers in reverse. And this is a 6. So I would say it's a yes as an answer to your question. But because, the Lovers can be like a soulmate type of relationship, but because it came up in reverse, it's like it could have that potential to be a great relationship for you. But there are some issues that are going to need to be resolved. And the thing is, I work with women to break their self-defeating relationship patterns. And it really does all start with you. It doesn't matter. It's not about changing him. It's about working on yourself. And then when you work on yourself and your own spiritual awakening, when you awaken spiritually, either he will rise to your level and become that soulmate kind of partner, or the relationship will just dissolve on its own accord. I mean, it'll just become apparent that it's really time to do that. So, I hope that this was helpful for you, and I hope that you will share with me how this has helped you and how it makes sense in your life. Again, if you need a more specific personal reading, I am available. I have a special on a 2-question reading this month, so see the details below. So until then, I will see you next month. Again, my name is Dawn Priolette.